Oh, latency's being rude already. What else is new? This damn webcam. Okay. And, I think I'll try Texas real quick, but servers have been pretty spotty for a lot of the day, honestly. That is worse. Jesus. Alright, well, sometimes you just gotta be okay with dying. Say as my latency is actually 400. I'm dropping a few frames. Maybe I need to... do that for now, honestly. But that doesn't break anything. Can I help? I actually cannot play until my latency calms down. This is unplayable levels of bad. I'm no longer dropping frames though, so this is actually just the game server. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully it calms down soon. I won't lie, I've been having some issues today, so maybe that's just the servers suck. The DDoSers are expanding. We won't have a video game soon. Put up one of these. Oh. Right after I do this. I actually went and I traded with someone early today, and it rolled back the trade, which was hilarious. Like, I had my money back, the item, and they still had the money I gave them, so the money got duped and the item was deleted. How do I add? I think I need to make something for this. That. I'll just put that up here, I guess. Make it a little smaller. Unfortunate, dude. Although, I can now turn that off because the servers have calmed down. Perfect. They were. Also, what's up, dude? I feel like it's been a minute. I forgot to redo my tree for this. Okay, well, it's only the first map. Probably won't hurt me. Woo! Damn, that doesn't happen in forever. What is on this map? I don't even know how that killed me. That shouldn't have. Okay, then. Never take your eye off the screen. There we go, and that's why the servers are dying, because I keep doing stuff like that. I'm on a long quest right now. To farm out a Celestial Brace, which is like 70 divs. We'll get there one day, hopefully. Granted, the build like functions, you know, without it. But I don't want to make like a video until I actually have the brace and show what the build is supposed to be able to do. It's a pretty high level bait and switch for them to make it obviously that item was going to be like incredible, and then they swap the rarity with Stylized Omniscience without telling anyone like, oh yeah, no, it's great. Good luck getting one. It wouldn't bother me, but they're going up in price, so this is not something that will get easier as time goes on. Probably going to be a very busy weekend for me. Oh, that's a good double corrupt, isn't it? Not the best roll in the world, but I think the double corrupt says it doesn't care. Whoops. We'll find out, I guess. That's kind of unique, isn't it? A Black Pot Allison with a corruption. I don't think that can normally happen. I wish it was useful somehow. That'd be amazing. Wait, doesn't that mean... Oh. Doesn't... Oh, there's my lag going again. Doesn't that mean you could get a Great Wolf Talisman with a corruption out of those boxes? Right? Am I crazy? Let's go for the collection. Oh. If it looks like I suddenly don't know how to play, that's the latency doing a very good impression of someone with incredibly bad arrhythmia.
Choose quickly.
That's quite as exciting as the loot filter is making it out to be. Reflecting Mist, you say? Oh, it's the special base. Well, if that didn't have reduced rarity, that might have vaguely been useful to someone. That's the way it goes, though. Is that a double corrupted jack? Because that could actually be something, maybe. That's for the collection. I don't know if this is worth anything. Maybe a div? Yeah, it's worth a div. Nice. I'll be honest with you, Andre. The servers are chugging pretty good right now. Like, even for me. And I'm usually not having that kind of problem. I think they're getting DDoSed into another dimension. Unfortunately. Is this worth? There's no way, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay. That's crazy, though, that you can get a corruption on a talisman that way. I'm pretty sure that means you can get a corrupted Great Wolf, which would be comical and amazing, honestly. Pretty good corruption combination. Hey. I'm gonna say these are worth a div, even though they're probably not. They have an okay amount of damage and very nice corruptions. They'll probably get priced down later. Oh, actually, the mana's very relevant here, isn't it? This is some incredibly wishful thinking, but I don't know enough, and it's easier to start high and price down later. doesn't even know how to look at that. Neither do I, to be honest. Kind of an oddity. POB? I can give you the next best thing. Actually, maybe I can just link you the POB. That's kind of fair, right? This does not have anything properly set up, but I'll give you the link all the same. Hopefully that came through. If not, you can find me at Winkers91. I'll just put this here. Oh my. No, it rolled terrible though. Wow, it rolled really terrible. That's super unfortunate. I feel like I'm asking to die right now by playing the game while it's doing this. Kind of getting away with it. Emphasis on the kinda. I'm not dropping frames though. For what that's worth. Yeah, this build is very unfinished right now. It calls for a Celestial Brace, which obviously I'm very far from getting. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm halfway there. You fought a Pinnacle boss? In a ritual? Okay, first of all, that's awesome. But also... Did that already happen? I know crazy things can happen in rituals. Said it was one of the new ones. Do you mean one of the, like, actually new ones? Or do you mean... how do I put this? Like one of the T16.5 map bosses. The new ones. It sounds just as likely it's that. The Cardinal of something? Yeah, that's one of the T16.5 bosses. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think that can just happen. Totally ate my input there. Yeah, that's honestly, that's kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't say those bosses are particularly hard, so whatever.
One shot, one kill.
Never has there been a greater commercial for a build than playing through these kinds of conditions and not dying. Is it the most tanky build you've ever seen? Probably not, but it's at least this tanky. Kind of assume that circlet is not worth anything, but I hope I'm wrong. So that would be cool. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. Terrible jack roll. Oh, okay, maybe not that terrible. That might actually sell for something. I'm gonna need to open up one of my quad tabs for selling. This is crazy. I have too much stuff. I should just, like, clean up my tabs, because I have a lot of stuff that is, like, not worth selling anymore, at least. Oh, there's this on it. Okay! It's probably not actually 5. But it might be that. People like double crops, dude. I don't know what it is. Especially on jewels. Problem with all this stuff from Vaal Temple is you never know if it's actually going to sell. Could sell tonight, could sell 3 weeks from now. It is fun though. You never know what you're going to get. It is the box of chalk. Okay, let's not forget to do my respec real quick. I need to cut a few points so I can actually grab the Strongbox stuff because there's a lot of money in that, apparently. And I think the best way to do that is to give up some of my Nico chance, because this is not point efficient. What? That was weird. Okay. And if you're wondering why I would care at all about cartographers and maps and stuff when normally I hate that, it's very simply originator influence maps are money. So getting an 8 mod one that's good is a lot of money. It's pretty good. Crappin' Mind Baron, dude. You could have hit anything else. Excited to find the hipster that's playing Summon Skeleton Mines. Oh, sorry, Summon Zombie Mines, right? Summon Zombie of Falling Mines. I'm gonna be honest, that's like one of the stupidest things that's ever come out of my mouth, but now the fact that that actually seems halfway possible makes me want to make sure. hell was that? Oh, nice. I love ambush scarabs, especially the ones that I don't use but are worth a lot of money. Going back to town now, that's for sure. I somehow doubt this is worth 5 divine. But when I see an item like that, I think like maybe 2, right? The conversion is interesting. Oh, that needs to get sold right away. He's going for it right now. That's nice. They actually still 40C. I guess the traps or mines with falling zombies might actually be a thing, which is pretty hilarious. Alright, Andre, you have a good one. Want to chart both? I don't want to keep that for myself.
Right between the eyes.
Remember the last time an enemy just randomly dropped a stacked deck before? Maybe there's something good inside. No. No. No, it did not. Okay. I think I forgot to check the Merc, otherwise that should be the map.
You'll see. The Trathan code dictates. So go ahead. I expected more from you.
Ahoy there!
I'm hoping I get at least one thing worth getting excited about out of these 10 maps, but it is gambling, more or less. They're on hit, that's always going to be kind of nice. I think I'm missing a Scarab that I'm supposed to be running. I think I'm running something in place of something else that's more important. The one that increases the effect of Strongbox affixes I think is missing, which is pretty bad actually. That's probably losing a ton of value doing that. Another one of those talismans with a corrupted implicit. Breaking the game rules. What is this worth? Because this, I feel like this would be a good merc item. You had the right curse on it? Maybe not. It's kind of shocking. I feel like any attack speed based merc, that's almost like 30% attack speed and a curse. Unlisted. What?
Hello, hello, hello. Ahoy there!
What about you? That's actually got a double corruption. Rediv. What do you see? Together? Does not exist. Hmm.
Good luck to you.
This one might actually sell. I think this is one that people actually use at times. What was that going for? 3 div? Try to match it. Spell block is nice too, right? I was supposed to check that. That was a, I don't think this is worth anything. Oh, it is! That's... Oh, because it's... Yeah, that's crazy to me. Because the quality is so important. That does not make sense that is worth money. But if someone wants to pay me for it, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, before I forget... Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. I don't actually know which version is better explicitly. It's pretty close. I think there's a bit of RNG to it. If you get a lot of procs for reopens, this is definitely the better way to do it, though. Big noise. That's a potentially a very big noise. That's a champion kite shield. Wait. What are you worth? Probably not a knife. Not enough. That is not the best implicit, man. Rip. Damn it. God damn it, if that had hit something actually good. Okay, well, that's a whiff. But it's cool. Happy I got it. Why couldn't you have double corrupted? Man. It's tragic. It's a great, well, okay, not a great roll. It's an okay roll. I'd rather keep it, honestly, at that price. There's a lot of builds I can use that on. Oh, it's got... Damn, dude. That's my T1 unique that I'm gonna find while doing this. Just didn't hit the right corruption. I shouldn't give up yet. I have a lot of maps to run. Essence of Hysteria. I love these boxes so much. Wereclaw Talisman. Hold on, that can be good, can it? Is it all... Yeah. Wait, isn't that kind of nuts for, like, Infernal Blow? Nearly perfect crit multi-roll. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Some of this stuff is nice. Crazy download Facebreaker Berserk build. That like hurts my head because I honestly had not even considered you could use this with Facebreakers. Can you? Yeah, there's nothing that restricts the weapon type. Was that like a I'm guessing he's basically all in on his own damage at that point. But to be fair, there's Facebreaker tech that makes any Facebreaker character really strong right now. I guess if that build's big issue is it needs to get lots of increased damage, that makes sense. Maybe that is the best way to run it. Shit. If it is, I need to look at it, because being able to fit a shield into the build would be pretty incredible. And that might be the way to do it. Oh! Not just the shield, that would remove the need for Celestial Brace. But would that be... Well, you'd have to be a Berserker. It's a completely different build. I need to stop thinking about it. Okay, Glass Cannon. That makes me feel a little better, because I'm like... If they make that really tanky on top of it all, it's like I need to re-roll the character, maybe. Good is good. That's just how it is. That's cool, though, honestly. Like, I had not thought about that myself. Well, it's that time again. Needed to look at that slinger. It's not quality is the end-all be-all item. Good to know. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay. I saw this. This was 50C to Divine. I'm guessing 50C is the closer to correct version. Part of me wants to tell this guy he should just go buy a 2020, but maybe 2020 is more expensive. Guy's name was Long Time No Pussy. I don't have much more to say than that. I just wanted to point it out. That's even gonna be worth anything. Stop phasing on kill? The void. Please stop. Maybe.
What have you got for me?
I think this is a one-dip jewel, which is too good at double corrupt. Gotta check that one area back there. Also right here. Yeah, YouTube's not going to let you send a link to me, unfortunately. That's just kind of how it is. I'm personally not terribly interested in like a glass cannon build regardless, so it's kind of fine. I thought for a second you would like found like a crazy optimized version that did something weird that was really cool. I was like, oh damn, man, someone my build's been invalidated. I haven't even finished it yet. But no, it's I mean that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'll find it. I can find it myself. Okay, I need more hidden compartments. I think I'm out.
Hello, hello, hello.
Not for the life of me understand why ambush stuff is so cheap this league. It's like the lowest stress form of mapping out there. Well, unfortunately. $84 mil. I mean, yeah, at that point, you could cut out, like, 75% of the damage and maybe make it tanky and just have it be good, right? It's kind of nuts. Isn't this potentially good with the AoE? As a ball lightning? Is this even the right one for that? Maybe. Wait. Does that... Is there an adorned build for bleed? Maybe? Gonna have to look into that for a moment. Let's pull up the trade. This might actually be worth a couple div. Kind of an absurd little item. Very niche build would use that, but, you know. I'm running Vaal Temples. I'm getting equipment for very niche builds. This is the type of place you go to and you tell the Soul Self-On players to look away. Although, going here in Soul Self-On is probably a lot more exciting because you find stuff to base a build on. Totally just whinging and everything, but I feel like it's been a very long time since I got a really nice anything out of a Diviner's box. It's making me kind of sad. The one downside of this strategy, you get so much stuff. I should really be more choosy about what I keep, but I'm a pack rat.
Ahoy there! Happy hunting. Choose quickly. Can't run forever.
You know, on second thought, I don't think I have an extra one of these, and I kind of want it, because, potentially good on a Merc. 3 Intimidate. It says 41 monsters, but I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna say we got it all. So by the way, for anyone who doesn't really understand what this strat is, the Vaal vessels count as strong boxes. So doing like a strong box strat in Vaal Temple, or if you have, I don't know if the Keystone's even still in the game. What is it? Is it still in the game? It's supposed to be a Keystone that like changes what map it takes you to, so it's not always Vaal Temple, but you basically kind of double dip on the investment. And also the vessels can have crazy stuff in them. Oh, thank you. no. I hate the bubble on this character because it eats your cooldown rate and it makes you not want to war cry in the middle of a fight. Every build has its problems though. The relevant corruption, but only if it rolls like that, actually. Yeah, someone might want that. Better than it can normally be at the very least. What did it say, 20C? I think 30 is a little more accurate. maybe? The avoidance is... What is going on here? Okay, it might have some value. These affixes are actually pretty rare together. There's a lot of utility that's universally useful, which equals demand.
Ahoy there. Good luck to you.
Uh-oh. I just lost the portal, didn't I? Yep. Oh, that's such a good double corrupt. Why is it on this piece of garbage? Imagine, dude. I should keep that for the memes, honestly. Can you imagine if I'd got that same double corrupt in like a Comp's Primacy? Activating Abyss in the Shrine, that adds quant to the map, doesn't it? Pretty good. Space again, dude. I don't need that.
Ahoy there.
I don't remember, do totems count as a spell, even if it's melee? I think they do. Granted, there's like only one way to do melee totems now. hope that's not my mouse going, but I think my mouse is going. Shit. There's like one guy in the universe who might want this, but he might give me 25C4. Yeah, my mouse is definitely going. Shit. This isn't even very old. It's just what Path of Exile does to a mouse. 0 listings, huh? Means this is the same as many other listings, but I high roll. What happened? I don't know who in their right mind's gonna buy that and link it, but whatever. Let's see. A little bit interesting on this one. Is there a reason to use Blackheart?
Hello, hello, hello.
Actually, no.
Oh.
If you think you know a lot about the game, start running Vaal Temple for profit. You're going to start asking all sorts of questions you didn't know you could have. I think I actually have to replace my mouse. I'm definitely not getting the same brand. I think this is what happened to the old one, and this time it happened like twice as fast. Yeah, keep going. Oh god, I can't believe I'm only halfway done. So long! Oh! That might be good, actually. That's a lot of originator T16s. What are we looking at here? It's not doing a great job showing me. Maybe the price on those has dropped too.
Time waits for no one.
My buddy was making bank on those, but the ship may have sailed. That's how it goes sometimes. That'd also just be people don't like Shipyard. What What just happened? He disappeared. How did he get over here? I don't understand. Off anymore? A pretty good amount of damage with Corrupting Blood immunity.
What have you got? Toodle-ma.
Oh, that is some beautiful affixes of the box. Please, give me retriggers. Or not. Oh my god. Something worth money dropped out of a div box. How much is that worth, actually? Yeah, that's a pick-me-up, let me tell you. Holy shit. You know what? I don't trust the servers. They've been so funky lately. Just give me my money, please.
Ahoy there.
I'm gonna lock this in before it breaks my heart. Oh, that's so good, dude. All right, we are now well over halfway to Celestial Brace. That's very nice. Ah, the grind is doing it. I actually would be basically approaching the end of my goal for Celestial Brace if I were here a couple days ago, but that item has gone up like 20 div. Crazy. Deserved, right, for its rarity. They made it as rare as Ashes, or I should say they moved it with the other amulet, Crystallized Omniscience. That's why it's, like, absurd. What a hit. 16 divs in one box. I think that might be my best single drop all league. I had a Divine Shrine that paid a little better, but otherwise, yeah, that's, damn. I feel like I should be more excited about that, but the fact that I'm still like 20 divs away from my goal is a little bit suppressive, you know? Do it again, please? Kind of crazy to think that that could have actually just been the card House of Mirrors. Two of them. And I'd be way over my goal at that point. Extra block Rise of the Phoenix. Hello, Slim. What's up, dude? Question, why not the new minion helm? Ah, well. I should say it's not, like, non-viable. The point, though, is that so much of the damage on this character compared to a normal Dominating Blow character, it comes from my actual character. That's sick, dude. Man, you're working late. Or maybe you're working early. Different parts of the world and all. It's just, yeah, like, my actual character is a pretty fair amount of the damage. And then Dominating Blow of Inspiring, inherently, you already lose a lot of minions. Like, definitely if I were doing a normal Dominating Blow character, I would be like, that's very close to the top of my list, because you don't need very many other minions on that build. If any at all. Out in space again. I sound East Coast? A little more Midwest, but I spent some time in, like, the East Coast Midwestern states. I'm in Wisconsin right now. What's this worth? The Frenzy Charge. Yeah! 1 div. Hell yeah. actually... Strength roll's probably the decider if it's worth more or not. Wow. Cold damage is worth something on this, so together... I don't know. Wisconsin, yeah. Wisconsin. You betcha. Well, these three together... Okay, I would say I'm not going to be able to find all of this together. That's a really good jewel, though. That's actually, like, deceptively good. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm not going to say what city I live in outright, but I will say it's the Malibu of the Midwest. And if you've been to the city, you probably know. You've probably seen that sign. Well, this... I wouldn't... Oh, what's that? I wouldn't call this traditional Dominating Blow because it's of Inspiring. So we've got 360% of minion damage applying to us, right? Or rather, minion damage applying to us at 365% value. And then we have this over here. And normally with just the gem at 20% quality, this is like 720% increased damage. But with this, it's a whole lot more. That's kind of the idea behind the build. I forgot Detonate Corpses was on that box. Don't get doxxed. I'm honestly not worried about it. If someone showed up at my house and was like, hey, you're this guy, I'd be like, yeah, you want a picture? And then, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm aware people are crazy. I'm just not worried about it. I'm a firm believer in certain amendments. Good luck. You know what? I'm going to do something I should have done probably a little while ago. And just, yeah. That's better. Well, I mean, not just that. I'm a very small YouTuber. If you, like, go through the trouble to find me and say hi, I'm kind of flattered at that point, man. That's crazy. But, like, not necessarily the threatening kind of crazy. It's like, alright, yeah, sure. Darkcaller Axe? Yeah, I mean... I still have a build after this one planned, right? But after that, that would be when, like, I start looking at new stuff. And Starcaller is definitely a consideration. Look, I maybe making this a little preemptively. I mean, that's a kind thing to say. I'm not a very consistent person, and I can be very boring at times. So I don't know that I'm underrated. Not the... Let me in, please. See, you talk about me having to be worried about getting doxxed. You know who really has to worry about getting doxxed? The guy at GGG who's responsible for the Frostwall and Flea mod. That guy, I would not want my address to get out. It really only takes one person with a screw loose for that to go bad, man. That mod is so damn annoying. Holy hell. There's gonna be some dude who's had like a mirror lost in Delve who just snaps over it. Where am I going? I am going this way. No. I don't know why. I feel like I'm terrible at the vids, honestly. I'm glad someone enjoys them. It means a lot to hear someone say it. That's not going to go with anything. Oh, they didn't just giggle. I get the feeling they have like a compilation of people complaining. I gotta be in it 3 or 4 times at this point. Still have 1 trillion more maps to go. Not really. I think I have 3 now. Yeah. This turned out to be way more of a grind than I thought it would. In a good way. It definitely paid off. We got a big hit out of it. I might even have... It's possible I actually have enough money. I just have to liquidate. Because I have a lot of assets just laying around my stash. Whole bunch of T-17s and whatnot. Who down? I had 16 divs drop out of a div box in Vaal Temple.
A div box?
Divination box, yeah.
Oh, what card do you get?
The one, not the one that gives. Yeah, the one that gives the div card that gives the div card for House of Nerds. You know.
Oh, nice. That's 16 divs.
Yes, because it duped, right? I got 2 of them. It was 8 divs a pop.
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah. I'm only popping on for a second. We just got done with League.
I see.
We got done with Raid. And
I know what you meant.
In between pulls, I was playing with Path of Building. And there were some skill tree changes that I was doing that I'm going to forget if I don't do them now.
That's fair.
And then yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Because yeah, I didn't realize I still have the... What is it?
Dude, minions are hard in ARPGs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, never mind. I don't actually have that currently.
Because you can have a minion build be strong, but not feel good to play. And getting all that together is like a major damn puzzle.
Yeah.
I am streaming right now.
Oh, you're good. No, I guess don't have skill tree things to change because I forgot I had thrown a rune graft on that mastery because I did not need it. I think I do have things to change tomorrow, but that's a tomorrow thing. And I am going to dump my gold, send a big ship off, and then log off.
Alright, man. Have a good one. Everyone say hi to Nino and then say bye to Nino because he's leaving immediately.
Hello, goodbye. Get ready to learn the best strat that you've ever heard.
Vaal Temple one or the other one?
No, the one that I told you about yesterday.
Wait, which one was the one from yesterday?
I would the Vaal Temple one. I would really love to put a video. I'd really love to put a video together about that because it's actually cracked and it's so.
Yeah,
easy
this was your idea.
It's so easy for even like a mid-level player to get into.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to play crazy serious to be able to have a build that can do that.
I mean,
you don't even have to kill the boss.
Yeah,
Like,
ambush. Ambush scarabs are so cheap this league.
They are so fucking cheap, and learning that tech with the vessels, like, okay, you know what? While I'm here, because I guess it hasn't sold yet, I did drop a Watcher's Eye from Uber Elder earlier. I dropped that one I told you about. I dropped Orb of Dominance and Watcher's Eye.
What is that
like
worth?
It was like a 7 divine Uber Elder run, and it hasn't sold yet.
45
and I liquidated some shit, so I'm sitting kind of pretty. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and ID this.
Yes.
Maybe I'll
Give me the before and after link. Come on. Content for the stream. Do it.
You know what the before link looks like. It's a fucking.
That's true. I do know what the before looks like. It's unidentified.
What the hell else could it possibly look like? It's an un-ID'd Watcher's Eye. It looks like prismatic jewel. And it's orange.
I know, but listen, this is the format. I don't make the rules. I'm just learning what other people do. You know.
Okay. Well, I think one of those mods is good. But I don't think it's good enough to make up for the 3 div I just blew.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
None of those are sticking out to me.
I think the anger mod is about a div.
Is it? No, there's no way.
Unless it's gone down. It was earlier in the week. I don't know where it is now.
I guess there are people running anger with snaking. Maybe.
Oh no, it's lower.
It's just anger is such a garbage.
The phasing mod is actually what's worth something. It's worth 100 chaos.
I believe that. Phasing is great.
Yeah, I mean, I usually just throw fucking Withering Step on
Yep.
in an empty thing.
Slim's in chat. He says he'd instantly go to bed if he rolled that.
Yeah, no, it's real bad. I'm actually thinking about picking up an anger. Remember I was telling you the other day, a double anger Watcher's Eye was only like 5 or 6 div.
Yeah, because the base aura is so bad.
The base aura itself is so bad, but now that they've fixed Merc survivability, I haven't had my Merc die in quite a while. So having a Merc with anger, the bonuses that can be gotten from that are pretty big.
Yeah.
Are they bigger than picking up a triple crit multi jewel? I'm not sure about that, but
well, you can get crit multi with anger, so I assume that's where you're going with it, which that is.
Yeah, it's pen and crit multi is the one that you want to go after.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? It was a question I was thinking about earlier, and you might know the answer to it. Order.
I am not on Twitch, unfortunately.
Order of operations.
Like I have a channel, but I haven't double streamed in a long time. Maybe I can set that up again.
Yeah, four div for a jewel like that. That's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
Order of operations. When it calculates like exposure and ignore resist and all that shit versus the node that says chance to treat resistances as inverted. If you have enough pen, does that make that node less effective?
Yes. In fact, that node can be... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Pen isn't the right stat to worry about. It's exposure and, like, curse and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that node is very strong if you only have pen. I think that's how it works.
Do you happen to know what, like, the base level resistances of most mobs are?
I mean, I would base it off of the bosses if I were you. Because that's where it's going to matter, right? Everything else is going to die instantly.
Fair.
So just look up, like, Shaper and stuff.
Bro. Yeah, because yeah, I'm curious about that because I have exposure. There's a node on the tree that says penetrates 10% elemental resistances. I've got exposure, things like that. But I feel like the closer to 0 you get, the less effective that node actually becomes.
Yeah, that's true, but it is kind of based on what your investment on curses and whatnot is.
Which, I mean, I don't run flammability, I run Sniper's Mark, so...
Yeah, like, that's generally the situation where it comes out.
Probably okay. But,
yeah, he knows Slim. He's looking it all up.
yeah. Alright.
Nino is honestly, I think your characters are better than mine right now. Or your character is better than both of mine right now.
My character definitely does more damage than yours. I guarantee you, yours has better survivability. It depends on what you're doing. Like,
Yours has enough survivability though. We're not in hardcore, so I don't get many points for survivability. Hitava's gets a lot of credit just because it's so survivable in maps. And that's worth something, right? Being able to run more mods. Although you can run pretty much everything because you're mines. He's playing, what are you playing? It's whose build was it?
Karatha.
Yeah, Garatha's rolling magma mines.
I'm about to make a comment that contradicts a lot of what was just said, but I'm honestly having trouble figuring it out. When the fuck did my resistances get capped?
That's quite the question to ask.
Dude, even before I got the Headhunter, I was running at like 60% resistance for that strat. So that way I could run the new Mine Belt that gives mine throwing speed, because it was faster. The only thing that ever killed me in those maps was the boss. Or Degen, if I wasn't paying attention. Caustic Ground was really rough. But yeah. I don't know.
You sure you want to do this?
Anybody who's watching, though, stay tuned. I'm gonna make him put out a video about how I farmed a Headhunter in 7 hours.
I mean, I'm kind of doing what you did to do that. The difference is your build is much faster for this than mine. I might have been able to keep up if I had Celestial Brace, because I'd have, like,
I have a
more
very
attack speed,
fast build, and I still only was running like 6 maps an hour.
Dude, it is slow.
It is slow, but it's good and it's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna fuck off.
All right, man.
Good night, everyone.
I appreciate it, dude. I don't honestly. This time of the league, I kind of start slowing down my streaming. I plan to do more this league around, but it's not like a giant thing for me. I mostly just kind of go on when I feel like I'm doing something relatively interesting or new. And this is a pretty good example of something that I think is relatively interesting. This feels very, very cost-effective to run right now. That's pretty good, actually. Like this build is, or not build, the this map strategy is like mysteriously effective currently. There's no way this actually sells. This will sell. That looks like 50C all day. Except I want to use it. So never mind. Yep. I feel like this is a known thing, but maybe what's slipped people's mind is that ambush scarabs are just dirt cheap right now. I'll say it's a lot of fun. You're constantly getting stuff that you would never have to think about in the base game. I'm actually gonna keep this. Well, the good news is that we'll definitely be able to do this strat, because you don't need a strong character to do this, which is kind of the appeal of it. And like my buddy said, he farmed a headhunter, which is like 30-something divs right now in 7 hours. Granted, I would say his build does this a little faster than most. All the same, that's kind of impressive, I think. I think each map, the div cost is like... Or not div cost. The chaos cost is like... If you include 20C for the map, 35, 40C, tops. That might get me killed. Give me the big hit again. I need the dopamine. Or just keep letting me open it. That is also fine. Sitting here wondering why there's something wrong with my mouse, and I think I'm figuring it out. Perfectly filled up my inventory. Okay. Yep. Thanks for stopping by, dude. It's nice to have a little bit of company. I think I'm down to like 1 or 2 maps left myself, so it's good to be close to wrapping it up. Discipline effect, Ailer Vex. I don't think that's good. Could have been if it had something else with it. Is that worth anything? I imagine a 21-23 Golem is very nice. The odds of that ambush selling are very low, but not zero, because that would be kind of fun to level an RF character with. I don't know who's starting RF this late in the league, but I got them covered, you know? So many GCPs to sell off at the end of this. It's actually pretty great. A Widow Hail? It's corrupted though, so unless it rolled like perfect from the get-go, which it did not, it's probably not. Oh, it's still worth the div! That's cool. Love that. Well, supposedly worth a div. I gotta find someone to buy it. That actually makes it one of the more exciting double corrupted unique drops I've gotten. D6 Chaos. There's no way this sells, but apparently AoE on that is pretty good. There's like one way to use that sword, and it has to be for poison builds, but you can do a lot of funny, like, double dipping on the, I think it's the Shadow Start nodes. Wait. What? This is like already kind of an okay jewel. Okay, I can't actually find anything that matches that. I'm not underpricing it. The final map. I thought I was gonna be done by like 11 an hour ago. I severely underestimated how time consuming it is to cart all of the goodies out of this. Not complaining. I was actually almost considering not doing a stream because I thought it would be too short. And then that turned out to not be the case. Pretty nice if I could level up before the map was over. This little bookend to the whole session. Something put a big ass bleed on me. So far, this map is going very quickly. Almost a little sad. This is the first one I've gotten. First one I've gotten that like hasn't hit multiple diviners or something like that. 25 though. Couldn't even tell you what I'm supposed to be putting this point into. Oh, I have a jewel socket over here. We'll grab that for now. That roll high? No, it didn't. Percent ES might have been something if it had rolled high ES, but it didn't. What? I'm gonna follow the trend. Might sell.
Ahoy there. Farewell.
I think this is a little bit of money too. Problem is finding someone to buy this stuff, but I've got a lot of it, so it should work out over time.
You're either a client, you got a decision to make.
That's a shame. Good double aura guy.
You're smarter than most.
Beak of the Devil. That is an item I did not think was going to sell. Who would have thought a double corrupted Blackheart had that kind of value? Half expecting them to ask to do the trade back, because they're low level, and I think they picked that up to level a twin character, but the corruptions made it require level 48. Don't think they realized that. Engine gay? Yeah. There we go. I'm not an asshole. I understand people make mistakes. Man, yep, I know it. I knew it was too good to be true. How about a divine drop? Oh, that might have been the last box too. Right. Yep. That is it. That took 2.5 hours to run 10 Vaal Temple maps. Investment in each map was probably like 2, 4. This is half a C. This is like also half a C, so say 7 just to go a little over on it. 13 plus 20, 33 C per map. So a div and some change to run all 10, and not even counting the massive explosion of divination orbs I got from one of the div boxes. That was probably break even, if not decent profit the whole way through. It's hard to say because a lot of this stuff has to sell, and I don't know if/when a lot of it will sell. Some of it definitely is going to sell, like the gloves with curse on it, usually not hard to get moving. Otherwise, yeah. That's going to be it for me. All I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night is crafting jewels for profit, and that is very boring to watch, but I have plenty of gold to do it now. So thank you everyone for stopping by. If you were here when Nino was in, yeah, we're going to do probably some little video about this strategy, because honestly it's a lot of fun, and it's actually crazy cheap to get going. Strongbox scarabs outside of containment are very cheap right now. So if you have a good strategy that doesn't require containment, yeah, it's good stuff.